Hi everyone, welcome to the Diecast Collection Videoarts channel. I will show you the Lamborghini Gallardo LP560-4 by Maisto. This is part of the Diecast Icon series. This is the second car in my collection that is part of Maisto's Diecast Icon series. It's a large car. It is larger than a 1/64 scale car. Here's a size comparison of this car compared to a 1/64 scale car. The size comparison, the size differences are really visible. As a larger scale car, it has better paints, moving parts, and better details. This is a Diecast Icons car. It's supposed to be iconic, but I couldn't find the race or event that this car appeared in. I was lucky to find the origin of the Corvette when I reviewed that one by checking the paint designs. But for this car, the paint designs do not give me any clue about where the car appeared in or which exhibit or event. What I'm going to do is I check the box. The box does not say anything about the event that this car appeared in before. What I'm going to do in a future video is to give this car a short cameo appearance stating where this car appeared in to complete the video. So that will be in the next video somewhere around in the future. Let's take a look at this blue Gallardo, starting in the front. The Gallardo has plastic inserts for the front and the top and bottom inserts in the metal body. So everything in the blue paints is all metal. Some are plastic, like the front lights on the sides. In the front lights, there are details inside, some bulb details under the plastic lights, mesh pattern on the grille. If you touch the grille, let me tilt this a bit, you can see here there are mesh patterns. It's rough. There are pips on the surface. Paint design in the center for the paint stripe. It has the Lamborghini logo in the center. In the passenger side has deep lines for the door because this can open. Door handle detail, air intakes for both the back and the well, this is not an air intake. This is an air vent in the front. So the air intake here, then air goes out in the front. Paint designs are minimal on the sides. So there is a little paint design that says the model of the car, LP560-4. Another paint design is a little one on top of the air vent for the signal light. There's if you tilt this car a bit, you'll be able to see the gas door on top. At the driver's side, it's identical. I'm not seeing much difference. It has the low profile. It's really low, so placing here at the surface, it's really low. It has nice customized wheels. The wheels have a different configuration. So this setup in the front is a little bit different than the back. Just like most supercars, the back has a smaller rim, bigger tires. In the front, it has a larger rim and thinner tires. I usually see those in the supercars when it comes to racing. The spokes lets you see the disc and the caliper. Even the brake caliper has a paint design inside. So this is really cool. The disc and the caliper are separate pieces. The side view mirror is also present on the passenger side, made with plastic. It has a mirror sticker attached on it. Just like in the front, the back has plastic inserts. The plastic inserts has red plastic for the brake lights, red clear plastic on the sides, painted details. There's an additional paint detail. The brake light on the top, it's around here. It's red and black in stripes. So little rectangles of the brake lights. There's another one at the bottom at the diffuser. Painted exhausts. These are all part of the plastic base. The vent is similar in the front. Instead of being the air intake in the front, it has the same texture at the back here for the air vent. The license plate holder is not it's not made with the sticker. It's painted over, and that's something different with this diecast model. The back windshield, slim. That also makes the engine bay window visible, tilting the car a little bit. Side view mirrors around here on the sides. For the top of the car, additional paint designs are visible, starting in the front. The paint striping, it's 3 parts in the front, the roof, and then going at the engine door. The complete form of the front light on top. Wiper, that's not a separate plastic part. It's molded but painted with black paint, just like on the border around here. Some of the interior are visible on the wide windshield. Here's the engine. It has borders as well, painted in black paint. Clear plastic window that lets us see the engine. This might be the antenna of the car. For the base. Okay, so here's the base. It's kind of large. So it's around here for the copper information. The scale. Some more engine casting details. Going this car, placing it a little bit far to show the wheel differences, the tire width differences. So just like here in the front from earlier, wider at the back, thinner in the front. For the interior, we can see it through the windowless doors, but why not just use the opening feature? So you can open the door on each side. It even has some door details. Well, unfortunately, I can't open the door farther because this is as far as the door can open for each side. So looking at the interior, the driver's wheel with some paints. This car, even though it's smaller diecast scale, I know that the smaller scale diecast has lesser detail, but this car has paints inside the interior. When you compare this with a 1/18 scale, 1/18 scale has more paints. I can understand if it's made into 1/24, the smaller the detail, the smaller paints applied on it, or lesser paints. But this one is 1/24. It even has paints in the dashboard, the controls in the center, silver, and some red inside. But just like the other Maisto cars, in my experience, it has a sticker meter in the dashboard for the speed, and the other meters, it's not painted over. I don't know how to show it in the video, but trust me, in the driver's wheel in the center, there's a paint for the Lamborghini logo. There are foot pedals, kind of visible around here, at the bottom of the driver's area. The driver's seats has some mesh details. The car does not have any seatbelt details. It's just a driver's seat. So here's the other side. The car seat on the driver's side, more visible. Closing this one for more space. Here is the engine. You can open this as well. It stays in place, so it's allowing you to have a more display option for this car. Here is the engine, all in silver paint. There are some black paints, and those are for the Lamborghini logo. It has a decent amount of details. You can display the car with some opening features opened, or all opened. Or some of the opening features closed, leaving only one door open. Even though this car has a very low stance, there are no problems with the rolling action. This ends my video art on the Lamborghini Gallardo LP560-4 by Maisto. Thanks for watching, enjoy our collection, and see you with the next model.